Wait, Shimmy posted? New Shimmy drop? New Shimmy drop? Yes, you heard it here first. We are back with some more One Piece greatness. This week we got God's Valley. No long talks. Lock the fuck in and let's get into it. So boom, if you forgot, right now we're back in the past going over arguably one of the worst childhoods in anime history. The backstory of Kuma. And right now the Celestial Dragons are just starting their game of manhunt, hunting the locals on God's Valley. Now all the slaves are running for their lives. And the announcer says we have 13 super rare rabbits worth 10,000 points each, and there's 150 rare rabbits too. Adding a tier list for points is crazy. But he then says one shot kills earn you even more points. You'll get an excellent bonus. What the? Is this COD or something? What's going on? Are they gonna get a UAV after this? Whoever wins this challenge, they're gonna get some serious prizes. Now we cut back to St. Garland and he says, hey y'all young boys, watch this. I'm about to go for a high score. And we see some other people getting ready too, and one person is from the Man Mayer family talking about this trophy belongs to us. You can literally tell by his design, bro is not really like that.
You're not that guy, pal, trust me. You're not that guy.
Then we have some guy in a mask and we have Shorty over here too. Now the slaves are pleading for their lives. They're like, listen, we're all humans. Just because we're not from the same place doesn't mean we should die. Ain't this what Michael Jackson was talking about? And they're dead ass running for their lives. Now what do you think the Celestial Dragons did when they said this? These guys just bust out their guns and start shooting. The announcer says, hey, not so fast, boys. Let them run farther. And Shorty even loses her kid too. Like, damn, they actually gotta go. But the hunt will begin in 1 hour, so they got only that hour to run and hide as best they can. And the Saint Saturn guy is just watching Kuma. Like, bro's actually a weirdo. Now we cut to some guy at Navy headquarters, and he picks up the phone and calls Garp, and he says, hey, Garp, I'ma need you to come to God's Valley. And Garp says, listen, don't tell me this is the Celestial Dragons little field trip. So bro knows what's happening and he's just cool with it. Yeah, he's starting to lose ratings from me again. But he told them not to mess with Full Head Island, which is Pirate Island if you didn't know. And who do you think was on that island? Yes, it's rocks. So obviously they're coming to get back whatever they got stolen from them. I actually want to know who actually stole from that island though. Like, who was the one who did it? And this guy Garp literally has 4 gyal in the pool while he's on vacation. See, I get why he joined the Navy now.
Kakarot, you dog!
But bro on the phone says it gets worse. That boy Roger is on his way there too. And he instantly gets up. Like, okay, you get up for next month, but you won't get up to help these slaves getting hunted? Alright bro. Now we cut to Pirate Island. And Rox and them are already on their ship ready to leave and get their get back. And the other pirates are like, damn, we gotta catch up to them. Now back to God's Valley, the whole island is surrounded and they've already started killing the locals. All because they just wanted their resources. This is like Christopher Columbus on crack. But in 3 weeks, they're gonna kill all 100,000 people on the island. And Ivankov says, this is all gonna be erased from history too, so we're cooked. Nah, if we survive 3 weeks, we're gonna be blessed though, right? Are you think those look, you think those guys are gonna let us live? We're all dying. Bro, why would they lie to us though? Are you? Because they want you to struggle. They love the game.
I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
Now we cut to St. Garland and the man already has 100,000 points? Like, is this man speedrunning this right now? What's going on? Ivankov and the rest of them get their chains taken off and they find out there's 2 prizes. 2 different devil fruits. One of them transforms you into a mythical dragon. Hold on, is this Kaido's? Wait, don't tell me this is the fruit they stole from Pirate Island. And this is why Rox is coming to get his get back. But they also have the Pawpaw fruit, which can teleport users to far distances and themselves. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater, but this fruit low-key doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he can teleport people, sure, I get that. But the bubbles of pain that he can take, I don't see how those 2 powers go together. But if they can eat one of those, they'll at least have a fighting chance in their eyes. But there's a problem. The devil fruits are at the center of the island, and if they go to get them now, they're gonna get packed up easy. Ginny says, don't worry, I'm good at this tech shit, I've been in my Duffy. 2 weeks ago, she sent a message outside of the island and maybe somebody heard it. So she's the reason why all these pirates are coming to the island. Respectfully, I hope some of these Celestial Dragons die in the process. Kuma, as the nice guy he is, decides, you know what? He's gonna be the decoy, he can take it. And Ivankov says, don't worry twin, I ain't gonna let them kill you. Now it's the time we've all been waiting for.
Finally!
Boom. we just see a ship explode and it's the Rock's pirates. But it ain't just them, there's more pirates on the way too because they know there's prizes. Thanks to Ginny. These Navy guys are like, damn, I would have taken a day off if I knew this is what we were dealing with today. And they start firing shots at Rocks and them. But Rock says, y'all boys know you can't do nothing to us. Hey, come follow me. Now Whitebeard says, Rocks, who the hell said I was your follower, boy? And on the ship, we got Fine Shits arguing. Shiki's like, it's Finder's Keeper. And we got bad gal Linlin saying, that's my treasure. Kaido's like, shorty, you don't even need the devil fruits. You already have one. And obviously, yes, my homeboy is on this crew too. Yes, he's the alcoholic over there. That's him. 1, 2, 3 baddies on one ship? What the? Where is Rocks finding these gal, and can he put me on? But I won't lie, pound for pound, bar for bar, Rocks has the strongest pirate crew in One Piece. I don't care, fight me about it if you want, I don't care. Pound for pound, he's got it. Whitebeard is like, I know that Rocks is gonna do some crazy shit, man. But Shiki's like, you not the leader, bro. And just the fact that Shiki's on this ship too is insane, cause y'all need to do your research on Shiki, he's crazy.
Do your homework on KI.
But they know Roger's here too, and it's supposed to be the final battle between them, because if y'all didn't know, Roger lost to them before already. Now the Rock's pirates are on land and the Celestial Dragons are like, pirates? What the? Where the hell is the Navy? How did they get on here? Then boom, we see Roger and the Mandem jump into action and they're like, it's been a whole year, ready to scrap. But it's not just them. St. Garland pulls up with the rest of the Holy Knights and he's like, hey, y'all get back, we got this. You thought it was just them though, right? Didn't you? I know you did. But then out of nowhere, this Garp pulls up too. And the GOAT Bogart? Or is he on fraud watch right now? Listen, the streets are telling me Bogart is a top 5 swordsman in One Piece. That's all I'ma say. But with all the commotion, Kuma and Ivankov sneak into the treasure room and they find the devil fruits. And they're like, we actually pulled this shit off, we're those guys. But then something just breaks the wall and all we see is Big Mom jumping at them. Respectfully, if that was me, I'd let her do what she wants. Then she grabs Ivankov by the neck and throws him into the wall and takes the devil fruit. She turns to Kuma and says, let me get that shit too, little bro. But Ivankov grabs her leg and says, eat that shit. So Kuma runs at the speed of light and eats the devil fruit. And Linlin just gets pissed and throws Ivankov. But Ivankov's like, Kuma, we did it. We won, no? We got this. No, they in fact did not win. This Saint Saturn guy pulls up again and he hits Kuma with his telekinesis power. Like, bro, I'm actually starting to hate this guy. Why is he everywhere? But Saint Saturn says, listen, boy, these are your 2 options. You only got 2. Slavery or death. What the fuck? That's actually crazy. Kuma's like, are you important or something? Like, what's going on here? Because you look like an old bitch. Just because we were born in different spots don't mean you gotta treat me differently, gang. I'm still a human. I wanna save as much people as I can, like that guy Nikka. And he says, yup, that's exactly why you are going extinct. Then it pans to God's Valley and we just see hockey flashes going everywhere and we hear, wait, Rocks, and out of my way, Roger. Like, bro, no way they just teased this event like this. I wanted the whole saga, showing what actually happened on God's Valley. Y'all think when One Piece ends, whatever that is, in 30 years, they're gonna do like a Boruto type of continuation and have a Buffy story? Or do you think they'll do like a story of Roger, like similar to how they did for Sinbad with Magi? Now we cut back to Sorbet Kingdom and we already see the government's propaganda everywhere. They're only talking about, oh, Garp's heroics in the papers. Like, the corruption is real. And it's still this big news Morgan guy delivering mail. Like, holy, how has the man lasted this long? Bro's moving like Woj right now. But still, no one really knows how the story ended. Like, did the Rock's pirates disband after that? Like, what's going on? Now we cut to Kuma and he's just praying in his old church in his crib. And Ivankov's like, twin, what you praying for? And he's like,
I ain't pray for these baguettes, I pray for better days.
But Kuma saved about 500 people's lives. That's crazy, and everyone was cheering for him, and bro says, you got the hands of liberation now. So they're chilling in the church after being set free, and Ivankov says, listen, y'all, this been fun, but I gotta get out of here. I'm going out to the sea, I gotta make the most of my freedom by gambling. Yes, guys, if you needed a sign to start gambling, it is now. The NBA playoffs are happening. This is how you're gonna make it out the hood. But Kuma says, "I'm not gonna forget you, twin," and Ginny decides she's gonna stay with Kuma, and bro leaves. Shit's kinda sad though, they just left slavery together. Listen, I know Kuma just got out of slavery, but the man needs a taper very badly. Now Ginny and Kuma start making a living in Sorbet Kingdom, cutting wood, selling it, you know. And these kids try to bully Kuma, but Ginny don't play. She beats all their asses easy. And Kuma is just a nice guy, so the man takes all their pain. Like, bro, give those youths the pain back. But they all start helping him and everything's fine and dandy. And they're eating together and they just start crying because they really made it. They're still in the trenches, but at least it's better than what they were in before. And that is how the episode ended this week. So that's all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know if you want me to keep doing One Piece. Let me know what else you want me to do. Yes, I do read them. May not seem like I do, but I do read them. I do write them down. Whatever I can do, I try to do it. There might not be a video next week just because I'm gonna be at DreamCon. Let me know if you're there, by the way. I'm gonna really try to get a video out. It might not come out just because I'm gonna be gone, but if it does get out, shit, it gets out. If it doesn't, it might be up Tuesday, or I'll just save it for the weekend. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a double upload, something like that. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, if you're going to DreamCon, holla at your boy. If you want me to do anything else, let me know. Comments down below. I've been seeing 2B Hero X. I've been seeing Scissors. I don't know what else I've been seeing. There's been a lot more though. And yeah, I will catch y'all boys, girls, everybody else. Enjoy your life, guys. If you're still here, hope y'all boys and girls are enjoying life, man. We all young, times are changing, but make sure you still got time to have fun. That's what it's all about.